yeah, you better.
You better.
Hey y'all, what's good? Welcome to another episode. Don't mind me, I'm just making sure everybody in frame real quick, you know what I'm saying? Doing my goddamn thing and shit. But then, hey, welcome to another episode of That's the Law. You know how we do on this show. We go through situations, we go through tweets, we go through posts. And you know who are we to judge? I'm glad you asked. We are the motherfucking 100 grand jury. I go by the name Richie Nelson. Everybody finna introduce themselves. But hey, while you here, if you got here early, make sure you sharing that link. Make sure you active in them comments. We about to have a ball today. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple high profile cases. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that Chris Rock, and we're gonna talk about that Ja Morant for a second. You know what I'm saying? But hey, before we even get started, like I said, I'm Richie Nelson. Follow me at Rich Nelson 2K. And I got in here with me.
I am Alicia Marie. You can follow me. I am Alicia Marie Official.
Oh yeah, it should look. I'm multitasking. Okay, I was listening though. It's your girl Ari Quinn. Look, I was putting the lid on so I ain't make a mess. Y'all know me. I'm clumsy as fuck. But it's your girl Ari Quinn. Y'all can follow me on all social media at _ARIQUINN. Or shoot, just look for Ari Quinn. It's simple.
And it's me, first time guest, long time listener. My style's in the hood.
Hood, yeah.
Hanging out with the crew.
You know what I'm saying? Look, you wish you had a name like that. Everybody just you know what I'm saying? Just said it with you.
It does feel good. I understand.
I let it echo.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, we finna jump in this docket right quick. Let everybody come in first thing on the docket. I'm just gonna go for the last thing I added. I feel like I added some crazy shit earlier. Let's see what oh yeah, boom. So yeah, the older I get, the more, like, this is a lady tweet. The older I get, the more I appreciate being corny with my man. I just want to let you know her man is one of them Anglos.
Okay.
All right, I'm just trying to give you context. You know what I'm saying? Love being corny with my man. So we, you know what I'm saying, more matching outfits to go see Creed together. Somebody retweeted that and said, white men, them Anglos, are allowed to be corny, even with our women. I don't know why niggas gotta be the pinnacle of all things masculine and have edge. It's exhausting. And I wholeheartedly agree. I agree not just with the whole corny thing. I really feel like black people put too much pressure like on each other. I feel like we hold ourselves to like crazy standards that none of the other races hold like to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Yeah,
like, cause that was a jab at like last week. I think we was talking about the whole like
Michael B. Jordan thing.
Like,
yeah, that
like,
pissed me
corny.
off though.
Like,
I love Michael B. Jordan.
and motherfuckers were really
yeah,
saying, like,
that shit was really
That was
wild.
stupid. Like, oh, he hurt.
It does seem like, yeah, like you can't really like. It's like everything is a loss. Everything is a problem. No matter what you do, it's a problem.
And it's just us, cause I remember watching the episode of Atlanta. The basis of the episode was the FUBU shirt. And goddamn, the nigga was so worried that motherfuckers might find out that the FUBU shirt fake. He went there talking to his white friend, and his white friend was just like, I mean, shit don't make no difference to me. I wore this shirt twice already this week. Like, you know what I'm saying? His whole like community, like within that little elementary school, didn't give a fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that man name was, Frank, Dan, whatever it is, what that Anglo man name was, like, didn't care what his shoes looked like. Didn't care if he matched. Didn't care about none of that. But it was like, with us going to school, if we was looking crazy, motherfuckers was gonna tell you, bro, you looking crazy.
Yes.
Every time, like, and it follows us still to this day. Like, can't be going out looking like anything, like, especially if you like go somewhere like important, like, as opposed to, I don't know, I still don't know how to coordinate with them cowboy boots, how they be doing. You know what I'm saying? I might have to bring Whitty back, ask him some more questions, like, look.
Baggy pants. You can do some.
But yeah, what y'all think about like the pressure we put on ourselves? That even go back to like the masculine thing too from last week. Like, I just see none of that stuff coming out of like the other houses. Like, nobody saying like you too masculine or you not masculine enough. I feel like it's just like all of that stuff. We all that call always come from inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think it's I mean it's on both ends. It's on both sides, to be completely honest.
Cause I feel you're right. Cause I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like men. I'm not me. Men at the end to the end of that. Goddamn. Be holding, you know what I'm saying, like black women like to like high ass like standards as well. Like, and I'm not saying that we not meeting up to them standards, but it's just like, why we put
gotta
all that
strive
pressure
so hard
on
and all that
ourselves?
pressure,
Like,
yeah.
why we gotta do so much to impress our own kind? Not even impress, but satisfy our own kind. They don't even be impressed. They be like, well, that's what you supposed to be doing. And it's just like, damn, what the fuck?
It seemed like once asses became popular, and that's when it all changed.
Right, asses have always been popular. When has an ass not been popular?
Well, I feel like our kind of body shape was more of like a thing back in the 90s, to be honest. Like it was like that slim girl, like Aaliyah kind of, you know what I mean?
It was
like,
a
So
thing,
Mix-a-Lot
but
came out with,
also,
I like big
Yeah.
butts, and then moved it in. That's when it just changed the game.
there was like, and this is back, this like, not to be like a nerd or whatever, but like not historic, but not even go that far. But it was like during slavery, and there was one particular slave. It was a woman. I wish I could remember her name. I feel like an asshole, especially since it's National Women's Day.
I was the first person I thought of too. I can't think of her name either.
She was carried around in a cage, just showing off her body because of how big her ass was, how voluptuous her body was, how curvy she was, and just how appealing she was to men and women, whatever. You know, women of course didn't hit it more than they do now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, now everybody, hey, we out and open. You are what you are in this world, day and age. But but it was just like she was, and people paid to come to this. It was like a strip show, but she just standing there, and people are looking at her.
Bruh, like they call her the first vixen.
The first vixen.
They call her the first video vixen, like type of situation.
Oh, so she's recent.
No, not who I'm talking about.
But
This
is
is
that
like literally
not-
slavery.
But it was like that's what they called her like in these times.
Oh,
like she
yeah.
was like the first one,
Gotcha.
because she was the one like that was really like you said paraded. Like she was like a goddamn circus act or something.
So was that like the first ever like
Sarah Bartman.
That's what her name was.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, bro, in history so fucked up.
She
She in the
look
museum, right?
kinda.
But I believe the body that's in the museum, like the shape, I feel like it looked way better than that. I feel like they
Like,
tarnished
I don't
her
think
shape
this is her right here,
to make it
too.
look like.
But it's literally like she was.
I wish y'all could see what you know what I'm
there's
saying.
just
Where we gonna get somebody in here
pictures
where
and
y'all
things
see
you
the
can
screen, how we see the screen too. You know what I'm saying? Give us a second. You
Press
know.
a button and it flip on.
This is how like
We
people
just trying to get y'all tuned in
portray
right
it,
now,
what
but we
they're
gonna have to
portraying
get just in
now. You know what I'm
case.
saying?
But yeah, y'all know who we talking about. I know we got a couple history buffs in the audience, but yeah, I feel like the shape right there. I feel like she looked way better than that, and I feel like they distorted her image.
Over exaggerated it.
Right, they distorted the image just so it I don't know. I feel like she looked like somebody that's walking around right now. Like they could have been like the first Meg Thee Stallion or something. Like, damn, lady,
Why you gotta be so
who built you?
thick?
Like type thing.
Why
Like,
you gotta be so thick?
yeah, but it's just like that just be so crazy, the pressure we put on ourselves, and sometimes it just be contradicting. Like we'll have. See, I'm bleeding into the high profile case. I'm gonna put a pin in that, but I digress. Yeah, we just really hold ourselves like it's like everybody got the weight of the world of each other.
You got
on
an
our
example?
shoulders. This is my take on it. I was at a tailgate once upon a time, and we on the back of the truck. Niggas that got Bojangles, and goddamn, they didn't have no forks and shit. So it was like, if you was gonna eat some chicken, you was gonna eat it with your hands. I wasn't gonna do that shit. We at a state tailgate. They not finna see me out here eating no fried chicken in front of everybody. Like that is the product of the pressure on my shoulders. You're not finna catch me just barehanded fried chicken in front of them folks. Like that's just not even finna add to that. Like not even finna add. Like I don't even want to be no conversation piece from all the way across the field. Like look at him.
I think that's a pressure you put on yourself.
Like, but I just feel like that be the pressure. Like you know what I'm saying from. I am not gonna say the media. But it really do be like the shit that you see every day. Like the shit that you expose yourself to. So I won't say the media because, you know what I'm saying, you in control of your smartphone and your device. So it's like, it's the stuff that might be algorithm into the shit that you chose to see anyway. But it just be shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, women being told every day that, you know what I'm saying, they not good enough. Men being told every day they not good enough. Then like, either something like slick or just slide away. Like minute details, like, lashes gotta be like this. You gotta be this tall. You gotta do this every day. You gotta eat this. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be that type of shit. And it's just that if you don't do that, then you insert title here. Like,
or if you do that, then it's like still damn. Like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Cause like Like, for instance, that they feel like you're not hard enough or some shit. Then you start being hard. Then all of a sudden, like, you destined to die on the streets. Yeah. And you fucking gonna, like, you know what I mean? It's just, like, everything is whatever. But then it's like, oh, like, you need to clean your fucking life up. And if you fucking live a fucking straight, narrow life, then they try to call you a square. Like, it's all, like...
Nothing you can do is enough, like, to satisfy people. Mm-hmm. So I don't think people... Honestly, one thing I think people have to realize is you can't live for everybody else. You got to live for yourself. Because at the end of the day, people are sitting here, we're all sitting here feeling judged by other people, and we're not actually, like, we're feeling judged by people who, whether they give a fuck about us or they don't even know who the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, shit like that. So it's like, you don't even accept yourself. So why am I going to take your criticism or feel like I need your acceptance? Yeah. Like,
and honestly, it's just, I think about finding, like, a way to just be completely okay with what you decide for yourself. And I think when, like, the more accepting and, like, the more at peace you are with the decisions you make for yourself, the less you care about what anybody has to say about what the hell you're doing or what you're not doing, because...
That's well and good and all. The problem with all of that is, like, that shit take growth.
Absolutely.
That shit ain't there for you when you, like, 17, 18. And
I know.
I
was in that stage. I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all you want is to be accepted by the group and shit. And that just lead into, you know what I'm saying, one of the high-profile cases with the Ja Morant. Like, he up there... You know what I'm saying, flashing the piece on the gram, just trying to seem like, and he might even be that guy that he's portraying, but it's just like, bro,
like them college kids too.
Like you on a business trip, doing wild shit on your business trip. That's like if motherfucker worked for Apple and Apple had flew them out to goddamn Connecticut. Now you on your IG Live on your Apple trip, goddamn showing your shit. Like, how the fuck did you get that shit all the way to Connecticut? Not on Apple's plane, not that plane that Apple paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that exact same situation. Like, and it's just, I feel like maybe he wanted to feel better about himself by being accepted by a certain group. I just feel like that sometimes that it be those little pressures that we put on each other that we don't even notice.
I got a dumb story for where I can say, like, yeah, that was me, I did that shit. We were in high school. Me and my neighbor, we did our nails. Like, we got an acrylic set for, like, the first time or whatever. So we tried to do our own nails, and they came out terrible. I remember we walked around school and was like, oh, yeah, we got our nails done, and these girls did a terrible job. And it was, like, blaming it on, like, a shop versus, like, just being like, yeah, we just fucked our shit up. Mm-hmm. Like, now I did these. This hand is all fucked up. I got one nail left. I don't care. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, it definitely does take growth, I think, and spending time with yourself just to kind of, like, figure out who you are and what you're, like, all that shit. It definitely takes time. You gotta go through shit too for it. You know, some people just be chill.
Because a lot of times we put that pressure on ourselves, and it's not even other people putting that pressure. It's kind of like when you when you're doing something, a lot of times people feel more uncomfortable looking at you than what you're actually doing. But you know, we put so much pressure on ourselves. So I think, like what you all said, this all starts with us, and we got to take it off of ourselves first, and then let society adjust to us. You can either make life or take life. You got to figure out when to do either or.
Not in the literal terms of take life. Don't kill nobody.
Right.
But y'all didn't say it.
Hey.
Nah, so Marcel, you were well versed out here in a world before smartphones, like, cause I feel like by the time I was second year in college, like really starting to call myself like a halfway adult. Boom, we had, you know what I'm saying, we had apps, we had touchscreens, we had all of that. So it was just like when the world wasn't so connected, like because I'm pretty sure you saw motherfuckers feeling pressure to do shit. What would be most of the things like motherfuckers would be getting to like at that time? Because like I just feel like now it's just everybody feel pressure from everybody because, you know what I'm saying, the internet, how well connected we are and shit. But like before then, I imagine it's just, oh goddamn, come on now, you ain't like Willis.
I remember when I was in school, you know, being gay was still something you couldn't be. You know, it was, if you were hiding it.
What up, JB?
You know, I remember people wanting to smell good. You know, so because you would get talked about. You know. Yeah. Definitely get talked about. I remember, I mean, me personally, you know, we grew up on resale shop stuff, so we didn't have a lot of new stuff. We had everything. It was this resale shop right around the corner, and my stepfather and mama would always go to that resale shop and get everything, all our furniture, everything. So, you know, I remember this girl used to tease me because I used to wear Voits. I never had no Nikes or no Filas or nothing like that back in the day. It was always some off-brand stuff. And I remember the girl used to be like, "You slip and slide. You got your slip and slides on." And, you know, but again, it taught me then at that time how to take, you know, stuff from other people and how to, you know, you're going to be all right, you know, type thing.
JB gets a middle finger.
Not that much said the slip and slide.
The slip and slide. I can remember to this day, it was hard. It was painful at that time.
I mean, the kids always been cruel. It don't matter what generation we in, bro. Like, I swear, from elementary to middle, bro, that's where you grow the thick skin.
Bro, middle school I think is worse than high school.
Like,
because middle school you're still kind of like a kid, but you're like transitioning into like kind of learning about, you know, like being an adult, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like high school you're more confident in acting like an adult than you are in middle school. Middle school is like the weirdo like transition.
Yeah, I got a funny ass 7th grade picture that nobody's ever gonna see.
Wow.
Gotta make sure that's up a social
But yeah, no, I feel like my middle school years were definitely the years that I just cared about what everybody thought always.
Oh man. Oh gosh, middle school.
Middle school is when we was like, all right, man, look, these girls out here, you gotta stop doing this.
You start paying attention to what you look like everybody hating puberty. Like,
I feel like I did like some real growing up in middle school because it's like the shit that I like to do is, I was one of them dweebs, bro. Like, and I mean that like in a good way, like, bro. Like, I was
good dweeb.
Like, that's what I'm saying, like, bro. I was really with the cards, like the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We were like 6th grade, we at the lunch table with it, like, bow, bow. But it was like 7th grade came around. And it was just like, I don't know what happened, but like all like the
Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards.
I'm telling you, like,
I had both, yo. It was different. It was at different times, but I had like a binder with Pokemon cards in the plastic.
Man, look, I'm telling you.
That's funny as shit.
And it was just like 7th grade, shit just switched. It was like, look, we trying to get right, bro, because they out here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to sound too like extra about it, but it was like that's, bro, the whole like thing just flipped. Now it's just like, yeah. Fuck all them cars and shit, bro. I'm trying to see, you know what I'm saying, what the rappers dress like, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. Like, that's when you start looking at like shit like that, like what's gonna get these girls? Like, it was just, like a whole, like you said, like, middle school, like that's where everything kind of just, it wasn't like no overnight, but like maybe like over the course of like one of them 6-week report card periods, like.
Yeah, because you think about it, like you enter middle school as pretty much a kid and you leave it out. Like, thinking that you are fucking an adult because you about to hit high school. And we all thought we was grown in high school.
Shoot, hell yeah.
He was making sure he was right in 5th. I'm like, man, 5th grade.
I'm weak.
Anytime I was in school and there was recess, I didn't give a damn about what clothes I had on. Because recess, like, I'm making sure I'm good to go outside and play. Like,
I remember in 6th grade, my older brother had got locked up. So all of his clothes was there, and he was a few years older. I would walk out of the house with my clothes, but before I walked out of the house, I would put a pair of shirt and pants out the window, and then walk out the door through past my parents, and then go grab the bag, and then change it on the way to school.
So you
clothes
so
big
you
as
was
fuck.
like the girls, the teenage girls with the crop tops.
It was that time, though, wasn't it? Like,
I had big clothes on, but hey, and then I would take the change, do all the changing back when I came home, so they wouldn't see that I had.
I was that kid.
Funny.
I was that kid.
Like, right, you see him like closing window but not closing all the way. As soon as you got to close on the other side.
Drop that bag.
That's hilarious. Alright, next on the docket. Oh yeah, this one interesting. If a woman tells me kissing is too intimate, I know she has had sex for money before.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
That is funny.
What?
That's from
how do you figure that?
It's from Pretty Woman.
Absolutely
it's
not.
Just like, bro, so that's it. Do y'all think kissing is more intimate than sex?
Kind of.
It depends.
I think kissing
depends on who it is, because like
intimacy.
Because certain people, like, you can kiss them and feel absolutely nothing, you know, and then certain people you can kiss them and you just feel everything. Like certain, it's just like, what the fuck.
I think people that don't like to kiss don't trust their mouth. They don't trust their mouth, so that's why they don't like to kiss.
I don't want your mouth on my motherfucking mouth.
They say they try to put it on this somebody they don't really trust. They don't want everybody's mouth, but typically a lot of times they don't trust their mouth, and so it's safer.
It's a how it feels thing for me. Like I think if like I'm like kissing you, you my nigga. Like, you might get a pet, like, you might
really
like
though, like, I'm fucking with you, with you, if we kissing and shit. Like, what the fuck? That's, like, sweet.
That's crazy.
How?
I mean, I'm not saying I don't disagree, but it's just, like, that's where we've gotten as a people where, like, kiss is way more.
And it's, like, literally, look, your brain.
Well, because a lot of people be fucking literally simply, like, for their own satisfaction.
Right.
When you're kissing somebody, I feel like you're taking, like, taking them in for real.
Like, nigga, your breath might stink and I'm still, like, in your face or some shit. I don't know. I mean, I like you for real.
You feel me? Like, I feel like so many, like, you know what I mean? Like, especially when it comes to sex and shit, like, you can literally get drunk, motherfucker bend you over, yada. Like, and it's everybody's in their own fucking, you know what I mean? We kissing, we, like, cuddled up, and, like, that's different. That's fucking.
It's interesting, because I've been rewatching Jersey Shore, and, like, them motherfuckers, that feel like that's all they did. They used to get dressed, go to Karma. That's how I used to say, go to Karma and just, bruh, and get drunk and just kiss somebody in the mouth all night.
Yeah.
All night. So that's what I'm just like.
When I see people do that club, that drives me crazy.
Like, to them, like, just the type of people you fuck with, or, like, maybe, like, just within the culture. Because them, I feel like they'll kiss somebody in the mouth and not think too much about it. Like, kissing to them may not be as intimate as fucking, because it's more streamlined.
Like somebody else's saliva in your mouth.
But I get it though, because you can't kiss with no condom. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
that's law.
Somebody else's saliva in your mouth. I don't know you.
Well, here's the thing. What I learned in my travels, opinion, is that people are quicker to kiss a stranger than somebody that they've been with for a year.
Really?
Yeah. Because
why? Do you think that?
Like, so it kind of ties to what you were saying about Jersey Shore, because sometimes spontaneous intimacy is fun. And so people will, whether they're drinking or just attracted to each other, they will swap spit with somebody they don't know. But then a year later, they with that person, they don't kiss them because they watch their habits, like how often they brush their teeth, you know, different things like that. When they see and learn their mouth, now they don't want to kiss them anymore, but they may have kissed them at one point in time when they were still considered a stranger.
Two things.
Taking your chance on a stranger is insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The stranger, that is like, that's dangerous. Two, yeah, if she don't like your habits, that just means you a nasty nigga. Something.
No, it's vice versa. It's both ways.
Either way.
Men and women.
And your kitchen.
Men and women, you know.
And your kitchen not clean.
Yeah.
Like what you said.
Because I even feel like if somebody's just like too random, like, I don't even really want you to give me head. Like, just,
Thank you
know what I'm like.
People think like, yeah.
I don't know what you be doing or how you prepare yourself and take care of yourself and all of that. I just feel like, no.
So y'all never kissed somebody that y'all had sex with the first time y'all had sex with?
I know, of course I did, but I didn't like it. That's why I decided I didn't want to do it. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It'll happen more randomly, and then as time passes with people for some reason they'll stop. They'll change the intimacy, and they don't think about why they're doing it. It just happens. And so what I do is unpack why. You know, again, if you don't see your man brushing his teeth all the time, or your man don't see his girl brushing all the teeth all the time, those "honey, I'm leaving" kisses turn to pet kisses as opposed to more intimate type kisses over
If I
time.
gotta go to work, we ain't making out before I gotta go to work unless it's like early in the morning when I first wake up. You feel me? Yeah.
And don't mind me, I think if the kissing fall off in the relationship, she didn't like the way you kissed in the beginning and just got used to it. And
or something happened and shit started dying.
Now she's comfortable. She ain't
got she or he thing. I don't think. I think
like you
either or.
Like, yeah, your kissing was trash, but you had like 13 jokes and all 13 of them.
It's a lot of different reasons. I
feel
like women start not wanting to kiss their man, honestly.
But what about the reasons the man may not want to kiss his woman?
Well, I think it's a lot of reasons. I don't think it can be boiled down to just one.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, have y'all ever been in a situation where y'all just stopped kissing y'all significant other? And if so, what happened?
I ain't had no significant other.
You've never heard you lie.
I heard seem like she do things differently.
And then, I don't know. I feel like I've had like some relationships where I just get
like Nathan ball dancing. She
dip.
I'm weak.
So let me leave.
Do a nigga like Cool J that one time.
But yeah, I mean, I've dealt with people that I've started off kissing and then stopped kissing. Yeah, I mean.
What happened?
Just, again, like I'm saying out loud, just watching them, again, and sometimes passionate moments will make you be all in, and then once you kind of learn somebody, then you kind of like, yeah, this is good, but that ain't really what I'm looking for. So the swap and spit turn to pecs, and the pecs turn to, none at all after a while, depending on who you're dealing with.
I have nothing.
Yeah,
nothing,
it's all or nothing. Like either I like you enough, or I'm gonna kiss you, or goddamn, we finna be sitting here this whole time and do whatever. But one thing you won't do.
And sometimes sex guides that too. Sometimes you don't do none of that swap and spit, but when that intimacy is going and y'all swap and spit in other places, it makes it only right to go ahead and swap spit in a sexual situation as well.
I mean, yeah, it depends, I guess. But
I believe in condoms, so it's just like if I'm hitting you with a condom, I feel like
then
I don't even need to kiss you because it's just.
But what about the ones you brought up?
He said, no, you just
technically,
we just gonna protect everything. We just gonna protect everything. Is what we gonna do.
We're just enjoying each other's time.
Don't even worry about it.
I was here. You was here. We just had me fucking at the same time.
We are,
yeah.
Yeah,
we need swapping. That ain't it. But yeah, I definitely agree. Kissing is way more intimate. It's just interesting how we got to this point as a society that we're maybe, fucking has just been, I wouldn't say streamlined, but it's just like, it's accessible. Accessible, like the idea of it is accessible at all times, to the point where it's unrealistic how accessible it is.
I think we need to keep bringing kissing back to everybody. So everybody that has in a relationship, please start kissing your people if you're in a relationship.
Kiss your people.
But also
don't leave it up
be
to
in
them.
relationships with people that you want to be in relationships with. I think it's the strangest thing. It's
and if you in Jersey looking at this, stop going to Karma and getting drunk and
kissing people in the mouth.
Right. I don't know if y'all still do that. Like I said, I'm rewatching. That was a while ago, but it's just like, stay out of that.
There's a lot of shit going around nowadays.
Hey, if it ain't killing you, do you? That's what I say. My style.
My styles. Hashtag my styles.
And don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to. You know who you are.
Why they gotta be old?
T is at the door.
Ah!
Gang, gang!
Let her read!
Tia LA! We love her!
Woo-hoo!
Richie Nelson. Richie's a gentleman.
Oh my gosh, did you guys ever watch Gary Owens?
Yes.
That white guy there? Yeah, he's so funny. Bro, okay, so fucking he said this one no, that wasn't even him. He was on the fucking stand up. It was like one of them shows where it's multiple guys. I can't remember the guy's name who was on the shit. Damn. But he was basically talking about how him and his cousin was like running through this like blood neighborhood. And as they was fucking running through the blood neighborhood, somebody yelled out, "Sue!" And his cousin, his cousin turned around and was like, "Cock-a-doodle-doo." And motherfuckers like started to, bro, this shit was funny as hell.
Tia Lane is in the building with her shirt with her merch on. And her merch.
Oh yeah!
Gang,
Back to
gang.
not kissing them hoes in the mouth
Share
unless
this
you got
shit.
to. Like,
Motherfuckers flooding in. Let's
some
go.
situation.
Oh, come on
You
now.
might have to do it, then, bro, just do it. But don't make that not happen.
Yes.
But moving on in the docket. Oh yeah, I really stayed until I hated you.
Woo!
Don't ever talk about my loyalty.
Ooh!
That's yeah.
That's a real one.
I got a story.
I got a story.
I was just about to ask,
tell you.
since y'all been in that situation, what was the straw?
Bro.
Where broke the camel? Because I know it was one.
I think.
Coming home and she was in my bed.
It was probably something little, bro. Probably that cap on the toothpaste. Alright.
It just be, I think, like, when you are really just, like, fed up with somebody, everything they do just start pissing you the fuck off. Like, bitch, why are you blinking like that? Why you breathing like that? Like, you dead when you really, like, just lose respect for somebody, they could walk in a room and you'd be like, why did you step like that? Like, it just be like...
Why are you smiling?
Yes! It just be one of the things where it's just like, I don't respect nothing about you. Like, I don't even know what you thought. Like, just existing in my presence. Like, was...
I don't know why you
that far, though.
It should not get that far.
Saying, why do you let
it should not get that far. It should not. I think I have a tendency of like.
That's a charger right there.
I feel like seeing people and understanding them on levels they don't understand themselves. Like, I've been in a lot of situations in life, and I'm very, like, open and, like, accepting of, like, my state of mental health. So when I see somebody, I'm like, oh, you had this, and this, and whatever, and you yada. So, like, for me, it's like, I kind of be understanding, like, this is why you act like this, and this is whatever. But a lot of times, I be understanding more than they understand. And for that reason, I'm sitting there, like, trying to, like, work stuff out with people because I'm just thinking that they're working through their own shit, but that's just who they are, and, like, they don't have no intentions on being nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of be like you see lights in people, and you be thinking that those lights can so often.
So you tolerate them up to as long as possible because you feel you can help them?
I'm like that.
In a way. It depends. I think when I develop a certain kind of love for a person, I end up developing a loyalty that can kind of like drag me at the end of the day because I just be wanting to like.
A lot of women do that too.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of women do that.
I feel like they gotta care for people or cater to somebody. Sometimes they be like, oh, this nigga ain't have a mama.
Well, no, but honestly though, I'm gonna be real. I feel like within my own life, my own issues stem from a lot of these things. Like, I think I just recently discovered and accepted the fact that, like, I lived my whole life feeling like I was always a problem. So when I realized that as, like, a kid, I feel like I went out my way to, like, do things for other people to make them happy because if they were happy with what I was doing for them, then maybe they would accept me more. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So then I feel like I carried that into adulthood where it was like I would find these men and I would be like, well, you're not necessarily making me all the way happy, but maybe if I make you happy all the time and you're happy with everything I'm doing for you, you will eventually make me happy. And it doesn't end up kind of like going like that. It ends up being like you pouring. And next thing you know, you dehydrated than a motherfucker out this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, trying to, like, and this person is just used to you giving, thinking that that's just what you, like, that's just how you are or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like and it is how you are to a certain extent, but it's like, I feel like you do it in a sense of, like, kind of, like, searching for, like, a love, but then you end up searching for it in, like, the trauma that you initially stemmed all of that shit. You know what I mean? It all ends up being this crazy weirdo cycle. So, like, yeah.
I feel like with me, like, I've been in a situation where it's just like, just despise their existence. It wasn't no straw. I put the straw there myself. Like, I just woke up one day and it was like, I had texted. I was like, why are you here? But it was just like, it's like I texted her, but I wasn't asking her. I was more so asking me loud enough for her to hear. That's why I just sent it. It was like, that was like a Saturday morning. I think.
Damn.
I was doing
my
whole...
other things happen before that, though?
Yeah, too much. And it was just like, I kept running the numbers in my head, and the math won't math. Like, I'm just like, this happened, then this happened, but then she said this, but then this happened again, but then she said this. And it was just, and then, like, every time,
light bulb went
right, every time something new came in, like, I was just adding it into the math. I'm like, then this just happened, but then she said this. I'm just, no, I can't. And, like, we was talking last week how, like, you know what I'm saying, like, seeing your homeboy to, like, do a heat check. Like, I added that in there. I was like, why did I feel like I needed to do that? Like,
that, yeah.
Like,
I think having to
shit. So
do
just,
that
I was
in
like,
general
what are you doing here? That's why I was like, you here because you comfortable? You here because I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you feel like I ain't going nowhere type shit. Like, what is your place at this point?
Why are you here? Why are you occupying my space?
And I was just like, yeah, then like, I don't even know if she answered it. I just know a couple days later, I was just like, yo, nah, can't do it. Can't do it.
It's not for me.
What about you, Ari?
No, thank you.
What happened?
You ever have anybody you were tired of and still stuck around?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You put the straw there, or they had the straw?
No, I had to put the straw down.
What was it?
My heart was in this. Take your time, girl. Take your time.
Bro, I feel like Yolanda Adams playing in your head.
Right, I know.
I'm just gonna pick at this nail. They're gonna skip past me. No, I guess it didn't work.
Right, I felt like you had something to say. I just felt you had a story to tell, girl.
That's crazy.
Look,
you thought I was gonna pass you.
Give me a hat.
I know, right? I know,
right? So the gentleman was doing a whole bunch. Like, I found out some stuff, like, in the beginning time or whatever, and I still like allowed stuff to progress or whatever. And then it was like I was finding out more, and I was finding out more. But the ultimate was fucking my best friend after he and I stopped entertaining one another. So that just like it nixed everything. Like it eliminated the friendship. It eliminated the relationship I had with the kids.
You cut her off too, right?
Yeah, relationship I had with her kids, relationships I had with his kids. It just nixed everything. And then the people that were involved that like hid it, helped hide it or whatever, nixed that shit too, because these same people smiled in my face and pretended to be my friend.
And all of them knew? How many people knew?
My entire fucking job.
Whoa.
Whole job.
Oh, that job.
And it was bitches at my job that he was fucking too.
Ooh.
So that's me.
Shaking my head at REX.
It was
Oh my god.
When I say
you
like,
pull up Molly Whopping bitches. What happened?
I was real calm. I wanted to put some baby diapers in some people's cars and hide it in their little whatever. They just gotta smell. I don't know. It was just like little petty shit I want to do. I wasn't even worried about like at that point in time though. Too for me, I was going through a lot because my dad was ill. So and the place that I worked at, I had to dedicate all of my life to my job because you can't make money from the couch. So, and even with the people that I work with, they were like, if I, like, instance, I had like 3 customers at once in the job that I used to do, whatever. I used to sell cars. Okay. So I had 3 customers at one time. One lady who was she was like ready to, be out the door. She just needed to test drive the car one last time. I was like, hey, can you just test drive her real quick for me? That's all I need. I got to sign paperwork with this guy and da-da-da. By the time I'm done signing paperwork, he done signed paperwork with her. Like, not the gentleman or whatever, but somebody else that I work with that I asked for help.
Snagged your sale?
Somebody snagged my sale and half of my bread. So he got the point and half of my bread. So I was very, very upset with that. By the way, he's in the BFF video in the background playing basketball with his son. That was just a coworker. That wasn't the man that I'm talking about.
Okay. Shout out.
Are we saying
nope, I'm just talking shit.
I know, right.
I'm just talking shit. Like, hey, you just happen to be there.
With your son.
But in reverse. Yeah.
It's negative.
In reverse.
Maybe you're going to get some more sales. Who knows?
Hashtag sales stealer.
Lame.
No, that's some whole ass shit. Like, that is some whole ass shit.
Good.
But yeah, no. I'm telling you, it's just like, I don't know. So the environment in general was not really a very beneficial
had that been a
environment.
Nigga you stole off on your ass.
It was a... Facts. I was nice. I was a sweet girl. Like, people didn't like me just like what another girl didn't like me just because I was the other black girl coming to work in the place. And she told me to my face. She was like, I didn't like you when you first started working here because you were black and you got natural hair, and I'm the only black girl with natural hair that works here.
You know something in the doctor regarding that.
I hate everybody. Why is that a thing? Why are we hating people that didn't actually do horrible things?
It was just like my first day in there, and it was just shit from day one. Like it was a terrible environment.
Alicia, like she could be Prince's niece.
Hey. All right, talk to Alicia.
I'm fucking weak, yo.
Got to add on to that year.
Gotta come out with chaps one time.
Purple year.
Only wanna see
in the purple year.
Come on! No, I'm kidding.
How to be sending to work meetings piggyback on what Ari had said.
To piggyback.
Not the corporate segue terms.
But yeah, it's another one in the doc. They say
what is it, pivot? What are you saying?
It's unpopular opinion that might put you in this position. It's got niggas with some swords around. Women have this ain't it. It used to say black women are the hardest on themselves. That's what it was. Nobody's harder on black women than other black women.
I agree.
Like essentially.
I agree. I even say take it so far as to say women get dressed for each other, themselves first, which is a woman, and then each other. They don't get dressed for men at all because men don't give AF, and AF means a fuck. A woman can go to the grocery store in her bonnet and her pajamas and flip-flops and walk out of there with 10 numbers.
Yep.
The only person that will judge them is themselves or the women they walking past like, why she come out here in that bonnet and pajamas and flip-flops? So women do not get judged. They judge themselves. So y'all so hard on each other.
They go back to what we were saying earlier about the pressure we put on each other.
Yep.
Like, and I was being nice with paraphrasing. I found that the actual tweet was black women aren't safe around black women.
Oh.
That's a whole nother thing because that's not
that's
a miss.
an opinion.
That's not a miss
right
either.
Nope. It's a thing.
That's not a miss either. Like that's
black women will click up in a heartbeat at the same time. So they are. So it's a balance to it. I think. I really don't think it's not. It's a good opinion, but in the end, I think women are safe around each other at times.
Yeah. Would you agree that y'all have a tendency to?
Yeah, in those clicks, right?
Y'all think women click up faster than men?
Absolutely. But horrible in clicks.
Absolutely.
Women
click up quick, and women will click up fast as hell.
And they smack each other ass.
If like
not everybody, she gotta
no,
have
I know. I'm just saying that's how close they can. They can easily a stranger. They will let a stranger come up and smack them on the ass.
Oh, they definitely will.
You know?
What?
In the heartbeat, a stranger can come smack your ass, and it's okay.
A random woman can come up on me all day and smack my ass.
Your ass. Exactly.
Especially if you're being like fun about it.
Right.
Smack my ass, bitch. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's just like, but
it's
yeah,
not even
it's
dance mode.
and I think when you're like a dope woman with inviting energy, you can click up fast with a whole bunch of other dope women with inviting energy. I can't tell you how many times like I'll go out to random clubs, and at the end of the night, I got 17 new fucking girlfriends that I just met for 5 seconds. I'll never talk to again, but we had the time of our lives. You're really funny. You're beautiful, and we just had a great time. And now I'm gone. But then there's also like, I think the bitter bitches also team up very quickly too, because when when a group of bitches have the same thing to hate, they love each other.
Yep.
They love each other
in a hurry, bro.
Right, so you said two very interesting things about the women that you would just hang out with that one time and never hang out again. I feel like men as a whole can't process that. I feel like with niggas, like if that vibe good enough, bro, niggas be falling quick. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that hard exterior fool you. That shit might be as tough as the Beatles or something. Like if motherfuckers like, hey, bro, if the vibe real heavy, like either they finna be making plans, or if you do that whole like we never speak again, niggas will be thinking about that shit for years, bro.
Really?
Bro, I bullshit you not. I'll never forget this day at school. Like I was on the way to class. Bro, it was just on some shit out of the CW. Like lady was looking for a class. It just happened to be right next to my class. We got out same time. It was registering to vote on campus. Basically, we hung out like 3/4 of the day, and then never again. Like when I tell you I remember that shit like it was just this morning. Like,
and why never?
Because it was just like that vibe was just so crazy, but it was just like.
But what made it stop?
What did he do wrong?
It was just like, I think it was just because like we still keep in touch. Matter of fact, I think she's still like on the book and like we sharing the music and whatnot. But it was just like I think that might have something happened where like the schedule just changed and like she just started doing other shit and we just never hung out again. So it was just like that one day. Had just hung out that whole day.
It was like a episode.
I feel like women have tons. I have a million friends like that. At the time of my life with for 3 months, never talked to again.
I'm just
I
can't process that, like, bro. You know how
I feel like we all go through so many different stages.
All motherfuckers they hit once. You know what I'm saying? So it's just hanging out with somebody, vibing hard for a whole day just to never speak again. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
I think women are like more fake though, and I think a lot of times with men they don't have time to be like that.
Men like that feeling of hearing their name, and a man will chase a woman and chase other women at the same time in order to hear their name called out again. But I don't know if it necessarily could be called hung up on. It's just pursuing because it doesn't hurt a man to try to get it again.
It was ready.
Cause I even remember like back like in the senior week days, motherfuckers coming back from the beach, like bro be hanging with a motherfucker all week that they ain't never seen before. Mad they ain't get to hit. They was like, bro, right here, bro, goddamn, bro. One man came in, goddamn, man, fuck, man, I had to leave, man, shit.
So close.
Like, bro, so
you
upset.
won't close.
Tried to goddamn.
You won't close.
Yeah. In retrospect, like, man, she wasn't there. She
really, the whole time she was like, oh, this really nice guy was cool for me to talk to while I was on the trip, and he was really cool.
He was kind of cute.
Whole time he going back home like I was about to hit.
You won't even close,
bruh. We was on spring break. I remember
bro.
spring break in high school. I walked in a room and this dude was sitting there laying under the covers, butt ass naked. And he was literally, I walk in, he like I opened the door, he goes, ah! I turned around and I walked out.
I'm fucking weak. No. Yeah. No.
He shot his shot though. He shot his shot.
Because some of them be bold. I've had a must fold up, just pull the shit out and just hold it. And I've literally been like, okay, good for you.
Hey,
bro.
those guys,
like,
they've been trying so hard that it's like, and you've been like, so sometimes that's exactly. When you get those men that just go straight up
if you're not already my man,
anyway, shit.
If you're not already my man, you can't pull that move.
I'm sorry that happened. I really am. Because niggas be suggesting that.
Put it on the table.
But it's like if you're already.
I ain't sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't sorry.
If we already fucking, that's kind of acceptable. If we never fuck, you can't be like.
That's creepy.
Because they be thinking like women are gonna be like, penis. Like, go. Like, what the fuck? No, bro. That's not what the fuck happens.
Bro, all you need to do is hey,
I'm trying to tell you how that goes.
When a man been trying, you're like, fuck it.
like, nah,
hello, penis.
Is that a penis? Like, no, I don't give a fuck.
Y'all gotta put yourself in the man's shoes.
They too big.
Put yourself in the man's shoes in that situation.
No,
because why did you have it out?
Bro, it is like if us as women just pulled down our pants and was like, hey.
The world would be a better place. The world would be a better place if y'all stop playing and just pull down your pants.
I mean, we could.
Hashtag pull down your pants.
Hashtag pull them up. Pull them up, please.
Hashtag don't listen to Ari.
Pull up.
Keep them up, please.
Remember that Aretha song? Goddamn, what the fuck? Damn.
R-E-S-B-E-C-T.
Like,
keep your pants in your thinking.
No matter how bad she wants you, never fuck on the first link. Like, no cap. No matter how bad she wants you.
That's interesting. Never fuck on the first link.
But what if...
Whitney said if you swipe on the first link on Tinder.
Never fuck on the first link.
It depends.
Hear me out, though. Hear me out. Let me cook. Stove.
It depends.
Just think about dumb shit in between now and link 2. Just imagine where the energy gonna be on link 2. Now you done left some mystery. What they used to say back in the day, give you something to think about. That's what my mother used to tell me, goddamn, like, look, so I done flip the game on them, like, no matter how bad, get out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so, to comment on what Richard just said, I would advise a woman never fuck on the first link. I would advise a guy fuck on the first link just in case you don't.
How does that work? How does that work?
I would advise a guy the opposite though.
Somebody's not taking your advice.
Right, he said, hey, your sign says stop.
So I would advise the woman don't fuck on the first link if you want to be taken serious. And I would advise the guy fuck on the first link just in case you never get to hit again.
You are literally putting a double standard out there.
Because in order
well, it's the same as the father giving advice to his son and daughter. The advice is gonna be different.
Somebody's gotta not listen to you.
But yeah, if he's fucking on the first date and she not fucking on the first date, somebody gotta be like,
are you listening? You're turned on.
He's like,
I don't know.
Oh, he told me to do it.
He's like,
my advice leading to goddamn like a whole second link. Your advice leading to them motherfuckers just pulling his shit out.
No.
She trying to hold out to the second link. He going for it right now. Like
I know y'all seen things like a man. Give it 30 days. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
it don't work like that.
No.
Don't put no date
but
on
then,
my
okay, so there's like
funny.
the double standard on that too, though, because they be saying, okay, like you fuck early, and then you kind of know off gate what the fuck it is that you're dealing with.
I agree with what she just said.
Because then there's the possibility that you wait 30 days or whatever
and
the
then
fuck.
It's trash.
And then it's like, why the fuck did I do all of this and whatever.
I feel like I got
my advice is give it up early to test it out.
I just seen the picture and I was like, that's not it. I was like, then we got to.
You gotta do the field test.
Exactly.
I mean, look, I'm like super like, hey, everybody's got their boundaries, so I'm not about to reach over and then let me.
Well, if it's already you gotta do it when it's in the moment before it gets too
right
far.
Is good, right?
And that's how you know when to skirt or like. You feel me?
Like Braxton did Jamie
Did
Foxx.
y'all have a conversation about how y'all heat check and we missed it? Like,
Yes. Well, we were just
really
saying how like.
I ain't never worried about no woman.
Next, man. Okay,
he gonna watch the replay.
The women that I know, okay,
and like this how you check.
Yes, because you basically. You wait till it gets to that moment. You know that you want to get to that level or whatever with that person. You let it kind of like creep up. You like rubbing, feeling, whatever. You have to check.
Yeah.
And if you check and it's not where it's at, then you
withdraw.
You know what? I gotta roll down
the way to
Giving up anyway.
That he
all the money he spent that night.
How what he really want to do? Oh, okay, you heat checking to see what he brought to. Okay.
Well,
I'm just
What do you mean? What heat check are you?
I was thinking like how are you checking to see if he even trying to be in that situation with you? Like I was thinking like
I've never even had that problem.
I'm pretty like
I've never had that happen.
What's that kind of man?
No, but no funny shit. No funny shit.
Y'all ain't never had to shoot. Y'all ain't never. Okay.
I shot my shot and I've been curved. I ain't gonna lie. That's happened in life. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Wow.
Fuck that motherfucker.
Fuck that nigga. Thank you.
Yeah. What the hell you thought?
No fuck.
Damn, I wasn't about the shot. How did the shot go? What was the form? Was you know what I'm saying?
Yo, that form was everything. You feel me? Like.
Okay. Well, how'd you shoot? What happened?
Ooh, it went in, but that time.
Hey, she said it went in.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
she was like the first time, nah.
We hear it.
Second time,
this legend of women shooting their shot. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know what? But no, shit, it happened. Look, happens to the best of us, as they always say.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
Damn, if you in the comments right now,
he ain't. I ain't send a link.
I need to
not to that Negro.
He gonna be the one I found you. That's law. What law? What?
Law.
Court. What? Class is now in session.
But yeah, though, big shout out to what Whitty said. I feel like everybody got one of those Tinder apps. Goddamn.
Them Tinder apps? No, let me tell you.
Shout out to POF and Tinder.
Oh man, not
yo,
shout out to POF.
So I didn't know. Look, let me tell you a story. I didn't know what POF stood for. I thought it really stood for plenty of
Plenty
fish.
of fucking.
Yeah, oh sorry.
Plenty of fucking.
I heard later after I had one, it was like plenty of fucks. I was like, oh hell no, I gotta get up off of this shit. I couldn't figure out how to delete the shit. So
shout out to online booty calls.
But you like the person. How many more times you give them before you like?
Do I like them anymore?
Oh no, before you like, nah.
Poof. OBC.
I'm not gonna lie. I did have some women that I liked, and I did kind of like the person, and I felt like I don't know. I just didn't want it to go that way.
I had somebody that was like that. I did have somebody like that.
I did. I really
and I can say I loved him, and so it was okay. So I
I'm low key more toxic than I would like to be.
That makes sense.
So
I loved him. That was so loud.
You always say stuff like that. Bro.
Glad you said it.
Swear to God, bro, because
I'm gonna build a time machine. That's gonna be our special guest, Odally. Like,
bro.
That's the one I want.
Yeah.
Like she just smacked a nigga on the way. Hey y'all, I'm here. Like,
yeah.
Open palm.
Like,
you just. I don't know. I think I just didn't. I felt like I was gonna, and I felt like I was gonna fuck it up. So I was like, let me not. I'm gonna leave you right here because you don't even deserve me to do that to you. And I just left. Yeah.
Okay. Savage for the conscience,
like
bro.
not even saying anything. You just
I eventually explained, but it was just one of them like. I'm gonna fuck you up and you don't deserve that, and that just is what it is.
Shout out all them men folks. Y'all won't curve, y'all was spared. Like she saw what you could be and didn't want to take that away from you.
Yes.
She let you have your potential, cause baby.
I still wanted to be able to like be cool with you in life.
Right.
So I didn't want you to look at me no different.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
There you go.
That's the one.
I'm so mean.
Back in this motherfucking
and we're back in this.
My styles.
In the hood.
This is my
like a second character.
My style. Round one.
Oh.
Yeah, this one straight in.
Yes.
So this one says, how long does it take for men to get over a heartbreak, like an average time? Motherfucking answer. 4 days in public, 2 years privately.
Absolutely.
I
ain't no guy.
It's gotta be true. It's gotta be true.
No, I promise you.
From my own experience as a woman, most of the time I be the one all heartbroken initially, and they be the one out getting their shit on. Then by the time I'm over my heartbreak, they over there regretting every bitch they fuck because they realize they not me and they hitting me back up.
Did y'all hear what Alicia just said? Did y'all hear what Alicia just said? That when her ex-boyfriends break up with her, they hit her up later on and try to come back. That's the average woman will say that exact same thing. Why? Because that's what us men do. We try to circle back around to our old booze to see if we can get back into that, for lack of a better word, coochie. It ain't about trying to be back with you and be your man again. It's about trying to get back what we used to have, the physical part.
But what is the point in that? I don't understand it. Why not just go get something different?
The point in spinning the block?
But the point in spinning the block is for what? If you've already had it, you already know what it's like.
It's part of our wiring. It's really, we would have to explain our wiring.
It's a lot less.
So what's wrong with y'all connection, your internet connection?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on with the circuits?
It's a lot less pressure, like trying something that you've already seen the end all be all, as opposed to wondering what could happen next with something new. Like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to see like something that can already work. It already worked. Like, so let me spin the block because I've seen this work before. So let me see if it work again.
That's so weird.
What up,
Yay! What's good, bro? You want a sexually experienced man or woman, or are you willing to teach them? That's what my sister just asked. Damn. Okay, so what if the woman has everything that you want?
I'm growing now, like yeah.
And the only place she lacking is sexually. You willing to teach her? Or you gonna give her to go be with a woman that's more experienced where you want her to be experienced?
You answer the inverse first.
Okay.
You answer the inverse first. Like,
I feel like if you are teachable, I'm with it.
Teachable?
I think because look,
teachable,
I don't know if that's a word, but it's gonna work for right now. Because let me tell you. Okay. Because look, what I'm telling you is this. If you are all around the shit. And I just really kind of need you to just up it a little levels right here. But you not too prideful, and we can kind of, and I'm not going to shame you. I'm just going to kind of guide you, whatever.
Right.
Cool beans.
Okay.
But if you the type like, nah, like you trying to blame me, blah, 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 you can exit left. You can exit left because don't nobody got time. Because at the end of the day, you really do have to learn everybody that you're with anyway, right? Exactly. And if you lacking in certain levels, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of the men that I have been with, I had to teach them how to give head. Most men do not know how to give head.
You see the thing? They don't know
stuff. You gotta be like, no, baby. I don't know who lets you do shit like that. But we went, hold on. 1 minute. It's not gonna go like that. We not gonna do that like that. Nope. So, hold on. But if you're cool and you understand, I'm trying to fuck with you. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fuck with you, so this is why I'm telling you this shit.
It's probably you. If you're saying it's not you, it's
you.
No, I know what that thing is, girl. Yay.
What was the question again, Richie?
But see, my thing is too is like when I'm with a man, I want him to tell me. Tell me.
We'll come back to that. Yeah, so I feel like any man would be willing to, I guess, teach or whatever, because you know what I'm saying, like.
That was it about teaching, okay.
Like, I don't know. Like, it just don't really know.
Luther
Either, like, she ain't really done too much, which
Barry
ain't really
White
that
said
big
it
a
the
deal.
best.
But it's just like, I'm grown now, so it's just like, like, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't. If you do, then you do. Like, we won't figure it out if I like you enough.
You would be surprised, though, of how many people have
Because you can know what you're doing, and then I don't fuck with you, then it's just like, you know all of that for what? Like, you know all of that for what?
There are a lot of people that have a lot of bodies and they have not really fucked.
That's crazy. Right. That's how it be.
Why you acting like that? I ain't even got your number saved in my phone.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
So
why are you being weird to me?
Just deal with 6s and 7s because they typically come already seasoned and experienced. Again, deal with 6s and 7s because they typically come experienced already.
Wait, what?
That's not even true. That's not true.
I'm trying to shortcut this for y'all.
That's true.
I'm trying to shortcut this for y'all.
That's not true.
Those 9s and 10s. Sometimes they be pretty, but don't got that freak in them. So deal with them 6s and 7s because they look good, but they care about pleasing their man as well. So that's just a little tip from my styles in the hood. Yeah.
He basically said,
yo, you know what, my styles? I think I realized what the hood is. You in the hood, under the hood. Yeah.
Well, that shit don't work for 6 or 7 men, is what I'm here to tell you. You gonna have to teach him still.
She's probably right.
You got,
yeah, that was just for the men, not the women. The women, you know, because I feel you on that.
Oh.
Dirty uncle advice.
Wait. What happened? Juice need to pull up. Stop playing. Pull up.
He said dirty uncle advice.
But with them brown white chicks, I was like, you said it.
You were thinking it.
Nice, be pillow princesses. I don't know what I am, but I know I'm not a 6 or 7, and I'll lay on the pillow.
She ain't no pillow princess, okay?
That's all I got to say about them right there.
I'm fucking weak. That's funny.
But honestly, niggas ain't got time to be teaching nobody how to be no freak, for real.
Yes.
You already know. I mean, I'm talking from a man perspective. I'll say that. We ain't got time for that nowadays. Meaning that we will smash, but we won't necessarily. We'll still do what we want to do. And we'll take our time with you because we ain't got time to be teaching you when we can already be dealing with a freak already. So we'll.
What?
Just be you.
Please.
I got it. So boom. So you would prefer somebody to come freak ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. But that starts with me picking.
So the body count must not matter, correct?
No, not at all. Hell no.
Damn.
The more, I would rather deal with a woman that's dealing with
like,
two
no,
people
it got to be low, but she got to be
not dealing with nobody.
She got to be
I
a
knew where it was going.
freak,
He said the more. I was like,
I hear what I just said. I'd rather deal with a woman that's dealing with two people than not dealing with nobody. Because at least I know that she's active and she ain't boring.
I'm
big on.
I don't understand what is happening right now.
This is our perspective.
So because she ain't hung out with you and him in the grotto, she just automatically born. Like
she can't be born. Yeah.
Like that's damn. Like
a woman can't be born.
Do a dance. Do a little dance.
I feel I
like what you said. As long as she coachable, like
nobody don't want no chick that said I ain't had sex in a year.
Wow. Why not?
Let me look at my calendar.
Richie said why not? Why not?
Nobody don't want no chick.
He hiding. He's like, no.
Hold on, what
now I gotta work. Hey, now, not only do I gotta work to get you to give it up, once you give it up, I gotta work to get you back into it.
Come chill with me tonight.
Oh my
It feel like it.
So okay. So what's the limit? So she can go how long without? And you just met her, mind you, because that's how I'm dressing it up. So it's just like y'all, you know what I'm saying? The vibe good. Like what's the cutoff time? Like you ain't did what and what? Close my tab. Like
I don't ever see myself being like, you ain't had sex in a year. Stop talking to me.
No, that's a
like I don't ever see myself doing that shit, bro. I'm gonna wonder, like, you know, like, well, what's going on? Like, you know, like, what made you decide to do that? Whatever. I'm gonna be intrigued, but I'm not gonna be like,
I wouldn't be like either. If I was that type of guy.
Styles just zipping up.
He said, "If so,
like a year.
Oh shit!
Yeah, nobody got time to be dusting off no coachy.
Right.
I need
pick me.
You this fast? Like it's like just depending on the
Look,
time.
my style said. Ooh, that hurt.
I said that too.
That's not what it said.
That's
her perfect timing. He said
it's real tequila.
Hey, make sure you screw
if she
on
say
that
a
book.
year, I'ma think she lying. So you don't think it's ever possible? I think when people go celibate, that's when they get the most shit done.
Facts. You can focus more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
the most
because when you're not, especially when you're on the right track, when you have a plan in motion, bro, dick and pussy gonna fuck you up every time. Every time. Even when you don't want it to. You gonna be sitting there writing a song and motherfucker gonna be like, what you doing? Nothing.
Nah, what you trying to say?
Like, you feel me? And it's like one of those things.
Okay. shit you do like in the like midst of it, like it's 2:30 in the morning. Now you gotta get up. Oh damn, you less than a quarter tank. Now you gotta stop, get some gas on the way.
Nope.
Then you know what I'm saying?
I got a full tank.
Then you exert energy.
I have a full tank.
No, not prepared.
I have a full tank. I'm prepared for these situations. Don't worry.
I gotta go to work tomorrow and come
here at any time.
You know what I'm saying? You back at the house at 5, right? Whole time it's Monday morning. You gotta be back up at 7:30, 8 o'clock. Now you just miserable at work. You know what I'm saying? Because you done let some, you know what I'm saying? You done let some get in the way.
You're the most productive person in life.
Nah,
that's me.
I used to goddamn literally walk into work like, hey, how's everybody doing? You want a coffee? You want a coffee? I get everybody a coffee. Come on, everybody, let's go.
I ain't y'all coffee.
Like,
I'm gonna say good morning to y'all bitches.
I'm trying to help y'all prove y'all celibacy point. Y'all just.
But it's one of those things.
Celibacy get shit done. No, I don't know about that though.
But it all depends.
It's a double-edged sword.
But I do feel like at the end of the day, it is a distraction. It is a distraction.
Again, celibacy is a double-edged sword.
Percent of people who say they are celibate are lying.
I am fucking
Why is
weak.
the CDC collecting those numbers? What are they collected them just for that law. Send them in.
Bro.
Send them to R&B.
Bro.
Celibacy is for boring people.
I think. I'm not gonna lie though. Personally, I'm the type of person.
You having in life is fucking man.
No, we talking. I'm talking about what we talking about. I'm literally talking about what we talking about. That's all.
I feel like I'm the type of person where, like, if I am in the middle of like having sex on a regular, then I want to have sex on a regular.
Right.
The second I go like a week to 2 weeks without sex, it automatically stops being like a thing in my mind. Yeah. Like it automatically stops being like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like, but when I'm like on it, bro, it's craziness. Hey, but you let me go a week to 2 weeks, I'm cooling, and I don't go searching for the shit. Like I just feel like, you know, like.
And part of the reason why is called vibrators.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Hey, let me tell y'all a funny.
Wait, real quick.
I mean, there are alternatives, is what we saying. That's all we saying.
We catching
bodies with no bodies is what we saying. You feel me?
You said I look at sex like going to the amusement park. It's
okay,
fun.
you better get into amusement parks though.
But yeah, when you go, it's like, bro, it's lit. It's an event, but you know what I'm saying? You
unless you have a consistent person. If you're my consistent person, we not looking at sex like
right,
the
amusement
park.
That's the line skip past. That's yo.
That's
skip
not.
the line.
But as like regular shit.
You go straight up to the little house area where they do the secret.
But with the fan and the water mist coming.
Yeah, all of that. Like that's what happened at significant other is. That's the amusement park with the skip line. But understand that park do close sometimes, fellas, and don't hold it against the park. Just because you got the skip line pass in the park ain't open.
That's why you make sure you go to a park that's near another park. Make sure you go to a park that's near another park. Just in case that park closes, you got another park to go to.
My son's like, there's a 24-hour park somewhere and I'm going to pull up. You feel me?
Six Flags and see the point. Right down the street from each other.
Whatever the garden.
That man drive to Carowinds, it's closed. He gonna
right, exactly
to go to Six Flags.
Right, exactly.
Well, shit, we right here at Atlanta. No, we not. Right. We got some more hours, man. Look, Carowinds.
He like, look, let me tell you. Yeah.
Either y'all going or I'm going.
We need to have to stop.
Bro.
And ladies, start telling us you on your cycle before you actually come over.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm fucking around with you and you don't want to chill with me because I'm on my cycle, automatically I'm finding somebody else to fuck around with.
That's true though.
Automatically I'm finding somebody else to fuck around with. Because let me tell you, this amusement park, the best ride you ever rode in your motherfucking life. And you go goddamn fucking exit out because you gotta take a week off. No, bro.
What do you mean?
No, bro.
That's the midterm. Like, what are you talking about?
Bro.
Like, if she, bro.
Go ahead.
No, bro.
That's the make or break. Like, oh, you on your, nah, I can't even. Oof.
I can't even see.
I'm not even.
You know what that means?
I don't even want to breathe the same air.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. If I want to chill with him up when I'm on my fucking cycle, it's because we already been together, like doing shit for like a minute.
God.
And I'm gonna fucking. What is it?
RB said this. I had a girl come through, get naked, and had a string hanging. Definitely blocked her on
That's a
Facebook.
violation.
That's a block.
You gotta warn the man. You gotta warn the man.
You have to say it up front for one. That's fucking weird. Then you don't get all the way fucking naked and think nobody gonna know, you fucking weirdo. That's not how that go. What the hell?
That's
rule
weird.
wild,
But she wilder than the rule, and the rule
Weird.
wild. But yeah. You can't chill with her when she during that 5-day period. I don't think you like her like that. And
True.
Richie is
That's
so
true.
funny.
And if you don't like her like that,
Only reason my style said it like that is because that's him.
He said, I can't believe he thinks
I
that.
can't believe he said that.
Like, for real. No,
He's so
because here's
funny.
the thing. Because here's the reality right here.
You sound like niggas from White Chicks.
The manip is if a woman says I'm on my cycle, then a man is typically going from the sister. I've been this person before, so I'll say, speaking from not only a man but my own personal perspective, I've said, because it's the manip, because the manip is to get what I want. You know what? It's probably best that you stay home. Why? Let me finish. Why? Because I know I'm going to want something from you and I can't get it. So it's probably best that you stay home. In hopes that she says,
let me tell you
but I can do other things.
Let me tell you
what.
I can do other things.
Ain't nobody gonna say I'm gonna do other things if you talking about you not trying to link. Let me tell you, you get the throat goat when you trying to chill regardless. When you trying to chill regardless, that's when the throat goat emerge. You trying to sit here and talk about something. Now we not chilling unless you say
but some women
no.
will respect that man for being honest. Because women say they like a man that's straight up and honest. So say it the right way. A woman will feel it.
So what I'm getting is wordplay.
But if she's trying to chill with you on her period, y'all doing more than just some fucking.
If she's trying to chill on the period, yes, we like each other, and you probably gonna get the throat go. So you not gonna get stupid.
Exactly, right.
But don't say what he said.
Right.
Don't say it in that manner.
Just in case she ain't made it clear.
Be like, hey, pull up, we can
If she haven't made it clear, you help her make it clear.
You know what?
Because we're not trying to be disappointed. We're not trying to be disappointed, so we help her make it clear, just in case she hasn't made it clear.
Yeah, that's a whole different. Y'all doing way
You
more
said
than
that was
some
horrible.
Because that's true. The second you talking about, it don't matter, come over. It don't matter. Come over. We gonna chill. We gonna cuddle. I'm gonna bat my eyelashes a couple times and whatever, and that's when the throat go over merge. You know, fucking. Yes.
I promise it works.
Yes.
Juice, it works. I promise you. In
No,
certain
yes.
situations, it works. You just gotta know when to say it. You don't say it to everybody, but you know the people to say it. Because typically, like Alicia said, the average person, if y'all there, they'll make it known that you already know you're gonna get something. But if you're not clear on it,
He trying to clean it up now.
Hey,
Nope. Guess what matter? Communication.
if you're not clear what you're gonna get when you come, because you know you want something from it. And so
It's gotta be something deeper if she's willing to even come through on her period. It's not gonna just be.
She's not trying to chill with you on your period.
Yeah. It's either something deeper or you got her.
She gonna be like, I'm just I'll hit you up. I'm busy this week, whatever. We're not even gonna dive into it too much. I'll talk to you on Monday. And that's whatever. Yup.
Go and stay home. Hashtag go and stay home.
I asked if anybody else heard him, because I heard him.
My son said I fell asleep.
You know what?
I fell asleep.
Because I ain't about to be teased.
Keep
You're
on
not about to
staying
tease
home.
me. No, go and stay home, bro.
Put your pillow right.
Y'all
See somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it. My son said,
Get somebody else to do it.
Next on the docket.
He been on TikTok.
Next on the docket. On the docket. That's
next on the docket. He cheated on his girl.
Who that?
Nope.
Who that?
Nigga look looking like
that.
Who that is?
Who that is?
Who
I
that
like
is?
you got you hanging with Billy and Mandy.
I'm trying to figure out how you got in.
Who is it?
The door was open.
Ooh.
Hey!
Hey, did you lock it?
I did. I thought I did.
Please put.
I didn't think you was really gonna pull up. That's so lit.
I want to learn juices in them handshake. Saying it on camera.
I want one.
I got no goddamn handshake. I want to learn handshakes.
Hello, friend.
Hello, Garbage.
Hello, governor.
Yeah, lock the door.
Hello,
Just walked in the
no
building.
midget
She
out
a lane in the building.
Hold on, I gotta come say hi.
Brass in the building.
Say hello to our beautiful girl right here. Tia Elaine. If you want to hear notes, saying that will make you orgasm, that would be from this girl right here. Hello.
To make you nut.
You just don't even know.
She hits the nutty notes.
Yes, she hits the nutty notes.
The nuts to make
The
you
nutty
nut.
notes. The nutty notes. She hits the notes and you're just like,
On my nuts.
yeah.
Hey,
Nuts
Tia
to make
Elaine.
You're mad.
Did you
Tia Elaine.
Her name is
Tia
Tia.
Elaine.
That's
We
me.
love her.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hello, mate.
Go ahead and support. Who is Frank White?
He's my friend. Hello, Frank.
Open the door. Why my sister talking to? Oh.
The new. It's
Don't be
probably
talking
for
like you here,
Tia.
girl. Come open the door.
That was the brief announcements and acknowledgement section of that.
Welcome back. Nobody else.
After that brief intermission.
Now you got the lips right.
Yeah.
Ladies, I gotta go dip a chapstick.
Okay. What's the next? Talk
Cheating
about
on
it.
this girl for you, and you trust her.
Oh.
You's a clown.
Oh.
Shit just got real.
That escalated.
You lose them, how you got them, you feel me?
That's crazy because the inverse, like I said,
Somebody else wanna see
You lose them, how you got them.
That's how I started. I was talking with Shorty. She was dealing with a nigga, and it was just like she stopped dealing. I'm thinking I'm just that nigga. You know what I'm saying? She stopped dealing with a motherfucker for me. Like like that. Nah.
She gonna stop dealing with you for another motherfucker.
Exactly.
And that's how that go.
The attention span show. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
You gonna lose them,
Like
how
an
you got
ant.
them.
I went to side piece
I tell
school.
people that.
So
I said I tell people that all the time.
No,
I'm
that
good at this being a side piece.
Because
You can, and that's why I think
I know
what I,
somebody
that's
else
like
who said
exactly
that.
why, like
That's
tapping
real.
into what I posted today. That's why I think that shit is so weird. Because you think it's so cute. All these people think it's so cute. Oh, I'm gonna steal your man. I'm gonna steal your girl. I'm gonna whatever.
It's not.
Okay. And that bitch gonna leave the same way she came to you.
Yeah.
And that man gonna leave the same way he came to you. The same motherfucking way. So you feeling all high and mighty for 12 and a half motherfucking seconds. You gonna feel low as shit. Cause it can't, you can't ever be that never be me bitch. You can't be that never be me bitch. Cause next thing you know it's you. And then what the fuck you gonna do?
Sound like this should come with a story.
I got stories.
Right, it sound like a story behind
But
this,
but
for
but
real.
but bum motherfuckers don't deserve clout, you feel me? So we don't, you know. But that's how that go. How you get them is how you lose them.
Yeah, I ain't got no more to say on that.
You got real quiet.
Ari!
Speak
on it.
It's like they had a story, but it was like that shit
I
started.
don't know, because
It's
the
tequila.
question,
It's
was the
starting to
question
tequila
came
is
with
what
it?
the fuck is
What I would
happening.
say, what's
Always
next
been
one?
I'm about to start opening
I
up
feel
out
like
this bitch.
facts. That's why I'm over here like.
I just feel like
I'm
my
just
thing
spin
is
this little.
don't trust them. I mean, shit.
Yeah, no.
They either took them from somebody else.
I done told you about
It'll be
that
hard
other
to trust them.
Oh no, y'all know.
If anybody ever make you feel like, when you
If you
first
gotta
start
wonder
fucking with
about
them,
it,
just know that when
yeah.
you really start fucking with them, you gonna be and all the time. That's how that go.
That's
That's love.
moving on. So I borrowed this one from 97.5. This one says she has a tattoo of her ex. Now he don't want to propose.
Why she got a
I
tattoo?
hope
He
she
don't.
got a removal services
She got
applied.
that little
Why you turn around like that?
First of all,
Why you turn around?
ain't no man going on me but my son.
My
Live
ass.
this life?
Audience.
You got. I was about to say you got a lady on you. Juice, you got a lady on you.
Look at his.
Knees like, bitch, please.
So she got a
That's
tattoo,
what he says, like-
and now he don't want to
He's
marry
like-
her, is what she's saying?
Nah,
She got a
his
tattoo?
name.
I would never in
got
my
tattoo.
life.
It's
For
never
real.
that deep. What you gonna forget?
Never.
Imagine
Because the second you
imagine
get it,
Krishan
you
Rock
gon'
type
break
shit.
up. And don't nobody got
That's
time.
a bad omen.
Sound like
Imagine
somebody.
Krishan and Blueface face shit happen. Like, bro, I would never. I swear, I ain't never get nobody. Bro, only name I had tattooed on myself was like family that passed away. It's been changed, but like at the same time, it's like different.
A new flower, and don't use a rose.
Rose ain't big enough to cover that face on.
No,
She gonna be like
a new flower.
So what would possess a woman to get a tattoo of a man? Good
Nothing.
pipe. Good pipe will possess a woman.
You gotta be mentally unstable.
No, I don't even think it's that. I think pipe can do that.
No. I've gotten some great pipe. Never want to tattoo.
The one that's gonna cheat first. The one with the nigga tattoo, whatever his name is, she gonna cheat first. Like
he put his hand around her neck, and she like,
and
that's worth putting a tattoo on my fucking arm.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I'm not saying y'all gotta take y'all are not every woman. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Every woman. It's only
What you do? You put yourself in the shoes of a woman that would get a tattoo for a man to see why she would do that. And I'm telling you, a woman being piped down properly will make a woman do it.
I have had.
You put a woman name on you?
Yeah, I put a woman name on me.
Was the pussy popping? Was the pussy popping?
Was it your
If I cared about, loved her enough, knowing that I could fall out of love with her and it's still gonna be there, yeah, I still would do it.
You can get a good
So are you out of love with them? Are
to
you
me,
still
it'll
in love
be
with
fun
them?
to explain to the next woman that I love somebody enough to get Crystal's name on my shoulder or something like that. So again,
Who is Crystal?
Oh, Crystal!
Hashtag shout out to Crystal.
Yes.
Okay, Crystal, you had that.
It's interesting that you
Snap a turtle.
You trying to fuck on me? I'm looking at Crystal all up on your chest
Crystal,
and
I
shit.
mentioned your name on podcast.
So it's interesting that you said it would take love to get a name on you, but you didn't say nothing about love for that name on her.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I said.
That's interesting.
It could because
why she couldn't be in love?
Hype typically will make a woman put a name on.
But it takes
what women you meet, bro?
Thank you.
Because women have so many.
What kind of women you meet,
It ain't got
bro?
nothing to do with me. When I'm speaking in a general, I have nothing to do with the type of women I deal with. I'm speaking in general. Taking myself out of my shoes.
Because all three women in here not agreeing with you.
Hear what I'm saying? I'm taking myself out of my shoes and putting myself in a woman's shoes to try to understand her. So that's when my logic is
you can't do that. You done fucked up.
No, I respect y'all opinions, but again, but when you done seen some women do but when you done seen some women do some crazy things over pipe, then you know a woman will put a tattoo on herself over pipe. That's the logic right there. Everybody have seen a woman do some crazy stuff over piping her down.
Maybe she like your music.
Are you guys tatted on someone?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Go ahead and log out for me.
Yeah, both of us.
Right. They probably good pipe. Good pipe.
Congratulations. Good for you guys. But I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I know. I believe it. Yeah, some women won't, but to understand why a woman would, the pipe could make a woman do it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know about that.
Could make a woman.
Whoa. Yeah.
So V said,
whoa.
I got my ex-girl name tatted. Deaf, bad, headspace, and toxic as fuck.
The only name I got tatted on me is my son's. And it's his initials. And my baby father tried to make it seem like I put his initials, Mitch Bar. Didn't nobody do that. Didn't nobody do that. Didn't nobody do that.
No, but his chin was out.
Sounds suspect to me.
My chin was right out there.
Considering your son wasn't born when you got the tattoo.
He was born. He was born. He was born, bro.
Right, exactly.
He was born, bro. He swore I tried to like hidden message some shit. I fucking didn't.
Hold on, I gotta check.
Yo, what kind of time y'all on?
What happened? What happened?
Trying to grab the country.
I heard it. I'm
Like,
because
I wouldn't have it on sometimes.
Consider it a compliment. That means your shit lavish, bro. Your shit lavish, bro. Yeah, Velcro. Velcro.
One side to the other. Back in this motherfucking docket.
What's back on? on the docket.
As soon as a ninja think he got a little triangle going on, I'm gonna make it a rectangle.
Oh. What you gonna do now?
Gonna even this thing out.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means that we gonna add a man to the mix.
You see the shit where the girl was like,
we gonna add a man to the mix.
She was like, hey, babe. How do you feel about her? I feel like we should make her a permanent staple in our relationship, blah, blah. She was like, oh, yeah?
How you feel about him?
How you feel about him coming into the picture?
I feel like
we
can
cut the bills in the forks.
Thank you for adding clarity to it. Thank you for adding clarity. I appreciate it.
No, so it was a video like that forever ago, but
that's what that is like.
What's your thoughts on it, Richie?
I mean, shit, if it's a triangle already, we're going here, do what you gonna do.
So is it a triangle in a way that all three of us are fucking around together, or is it a triangle like?
No, I think it's just more so like they fuck with each other.
They both fucking with both of us. Are they she fucking with both of us, or how is that
he fucking with both of them, and then she just bring whoever she fucking with in.
That's the square.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lie.
It just sounds like her trying to match the energy.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That is definitely not a.
I be feeling like sometimes people be in like these open situations because they can't figure out what they want. Whoa!
Yo, the whole into the
And it's definitely not a square.
I almost spilled my water over. You got from me up.
Can you please elaborate on that?
Sometimes I feel like people be in these open situations because they just don't really know what they want. Because really, if you think about it, even in open situations, there's one that has your heart or your loyalty or whatever more than all the rest of them. So you know really that there's one that you really want more than all the rest of them. But you can't settle yourself.
So you relationship needs a unicorn.
What's up?
I would like to say Katniss Everdeen loved two niggas at once.
This is true.
Y'all ever seen Savages?
This is true.
Nope.
It's possible.
This is true.
To be in love with a bunch of people.
But honestly, those people have to all be in accord in order for that to work in that way. Like those men
that's why
we're okay with being there with her and accepting the fact that like they were both something different for her. Without that being like that open like that, like you have a girl with you and another girl with you who understands that she works this role for you and that other girl works that role for you, then it really ends up just being this clusterfuck of like, damn, I just don't really know what I want.
It could be.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like eventually, like, if you're going to do it open like that, it really just needs to be open.
It's a cover-up.
It's a hot take.
But I feel like
over relationships with people that's still trying to find themselves. I feel like you ain't found yourself all the way if you ain't something that open.
I feel like if you went from something closed,
I feel like you don't really
open, it's a cover-up.
Yeah, I feel like you don't really know exactly who you are. If you
I don't want to lose you, but I want to fuck with him.
Or you don't, or
you know what I mean?
And you're not happy.
That type of shit.
Making yourself going and finding somebody that's
for real.
It's like I'm outside, but I want to come sit on the porch every now and then.
You be like, oh, I'm just gonna. We could just be in.
I would encourage y'all to look at it from a
I've been in an open situation before.
Because here's the thing.
I have.
We are Americanized, and so America treats you that one man, one woman. But there are literally countries that's been doing this for hundreds, tens, and decades.
Not the way we're doing
But women don't have no say.
What I'm trying to say
women don't have no say.
That's not always the case.
It was about
most of the time it's the case.
What I'm trying to say is that out of America, there are countries that do it differently. Not the same, doing it the same as each other, but their own versions of it, where multiple wives is having one wife. A motherfucker be like we looking at motherfuckers like multiple wives. They looking at us like one wife. So we don't know which one is supposed to be right.
But
so
it wasn't about fucking.
I'm pretty sure.
Talking about multiple wives though.
It wasn't about fucking. It was about
like
building a community. It was about
every woman had their own like purpose.
With the multiple wives, like how educated are those wives? Do they go to school? Do they have rights? Can they accumulate their own property? Do they got their own money? You know what I'm saying? Are they whole human beings?
Go to Google and you'll see relationships where the wives get along. And there's one man and stuff like that. So there are.
But that man has to be able to hold his own. And a lot of men do not try to hold down one woman, let alone 2 and 3 women.
I'm speaking from outer space. Y'all speaking from what's in front of y'all.
Order. Can already talk.
Are you in outer space? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey.
Let him know.
Now she put on the hat.
Let him know. Hello.
Okay, I sent Richie a post today. It was a dude. I don't know where the fuck he was from, but he had got 6 women pregnant at the same time, and they had a video of them walking in a. Nah, it wasn't Nick Cannon. Like literally everybody was like, it was like every other day. Like if you see the video, it was like a line of women walking in. They all got matching outfits. They all got a great outfits walking together, showing the different stages of pregnancy that they're in.
That's a cult.
That sounds dope to me.
No, it don't.
I bet it do.
Because I'm not judgmental. I'm not out here judging the world. I'm not out here judging the world. I'm letting
How? Pregnant women.
You don't gotta judge.
How? Pregnant women. How do you do with 6 pregnant
and like
it ain't 1 or 2. It's 6 on
Well, I don't understand the argument.
And they got at least one in them.
So that's how. If he's doing it, then that's how he got the energy for it.
Yes, but when it comes to, but you can have the energy. You can have the energy to make them. But when it comes to standing by what you decided to make with 6 people, that is whole different fucking shit. The energy it takes to make them is way different than the energy it takes to be there for each woman and each child as they are going through this process. Like, are you built for that? Do you have the funds, the fucking mental, emotionally fucking...
Maybe he does.
He does.
But he don't have to be. He just had to have enough to bust that nut. He just had to have enough to bust that nut.
Rich though. Maybe rich.
I'm just asking for these type of niggas.
And the women just had to be with it.
Why is it easy to give 6 women one?
I'm weak.
Than to give 1 woman 6 kids.
I'm weak.
Why is it easier to have 6 different families than 1 family of 6?
Because it can't happen all at the same time.
Say, ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
It's just like, I don't know.
You can only, like, women can only, like, initially women can get pregnant at once. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 1 female can carry 1 child. Or it might be multiples. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the body is going to allow or limit. But niggas can sit out here and be boop, 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 and get as many women pregnant as they want to.
If you want to do that, do that. But
you know what I'm
step
saying? But
up.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying.
I just want to say.
That's all I'm saying. You want to get 6 different women pregnant at the same fucking time? Cool,
better get it, daddy.
Make sure you can do that shit.
I don't think it would
Make sure you can do that shit.
In gray sweatsuits if that nigga didn't plan
in gray sweatsuits.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't even know the story, motherfucker. This nigga with 6 women pregnant right now. And nobody know but that nigga.
Y'all see all these other videos of like truck drivers with 8 kids and shit like that? Like it's the same thing. You know you got these bitches
and
pregnant.
it's like, but okay, I accept it if you can stand behind it. But there are too many men starting something that they can't finish.
Yep.
And that's the problem. You want to come out here and fuck 8 fucking women and whatever the fuck, but now you got 8 kids with no fucking daddy for real, except for like on like 1 day every 4 fucking months. Don't nobody respect that
like,
shit.
All 6 of those kids gonna have the same life, and it's gonna be like
stupid.
How we know?
Stupid.
How do you know though that, Richie?
Stupid.
He gonna be in all 6 of those houses.
How you know the dad gonna be there in all every single
Can you be there for 8 babies with 8 women?
Hey, let me tell you, my biological dad won't there every single night. You know what I'm saying? That nigga live in a whole
Y'all
nother
look
fucking
at life
state.
differently than I do. Here's the thing.
Crazy.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
trying to figure out how you live your life. That might be real with you,
In a
bro.
perfect world, every child would grow up with a father and mother. But in the world we live in, they don't.
Who made it that way?
Just again, the Earth made it that way.
So we just gonna keep that going. We just gonna keep that going.
Blame it on the
that don't make sense.
What we're going to do is we're going to allow people to be them, and we just focus on us and how we move it.
But we don't need to procreate with people that think like that, because we are creating.
Blame it on
they probably live together.
If they have matching sweatsuits, then they are very much coordinated, and we accept that. But we don't accept non-coordination. We don't accept uncoordination.
But you know what?
If you gonna fuck 6 bitches, coordinate.
They not sweatsuits, they dresses.
So look, boom,
and they satin.
You see?
Satin.
They look like
it's a whole like big ass baby shower.
Yes.
In the damn.
Everybody's a queen and everyone's respected. That's the only way I'm accepting
it. If you have a bunch of wives, make sure they all dress in the same sweatsuit. That's
Titties are six is a bunch.
If I had 6 husbands, they will all be appreciated for what it is that I appreciate.
Whatever service they provide.
Yep. All of you wearing the black sweatpants.
My style.
And we all wearing matching Jordans. And we gonna take this picture right quick as a family.
I didn't hear what
6 husbands, that's still dope too, because that's all walks of life, right?
My best friend used to tell me all the time that she wasn't gonna be straight until she had 7 husbands, one for every day of the week, and one was gonna accept every role, and everyone was gonna have their own room, and everyone was gonna accept that everybody only got one day out of the week, and that's how everybody was gonna whatever.
She know that now.
She don't have that. But what I'm saying is that if you're gonna do it, make sure everybody is on the same shit.
I just want to know what everybody gonna say when this.
I think it's a lot more difficult for men. I think it's
Burberry. Dressed in Burberry, and he in the middle with his hands in a triangle, dressed in Burberry from top to bottom.
I'm screaming.
I think it's a lot more rare for there to be a woman with multiple men than there is for to be a man with multiple women, where all of the men are accepting.
It's like where it's
where
accepting.
all of the men
are
niggas
accepting. Fight. Ain't no nigga gonna be
men
like,
are not gonna be with that. Like all of them in the same house.
I got
just
Tuesday
chilling.
and Thursday.
I think we talking
My
about
name is
1994. We
Thursday.
at different times.
Hey, here's my thoughts right here.
I've never
like,
seen
no
that.
talk. Niggas are really being convinced into being baby daddy number 3. Like, no cap. Like, it's
Hey, where you at?
Y'all, check this out. If the president
But
said,
as far as like how women
I got
do,
no kids.
like where all women be in the same house, all like loved up on each other, where they fucking the same man, men are gonna be like that with the same woman. No, they not.
Hey,
Marie.
No, they not.
so check this out real quick, y'all.
It's Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday.
You feel me? Like that shit
My
crazy.
husband today.
That's crazy. That's a lot. I don't know if I can handle all that
On
emotion.
the weekend.
That's a lot. That's too much.
Hey, look, man.
For one house.
Flavor of Love had 2 seasons. Anything is possible.
But here's the thing: if the president said today, going forward, you can marry more than one person. It might take a little time for it to catch on, but by 10 years from now,
niggas will be running.
Maybe you be single, but motherfuckers will start having multiple wives.
Marriage
because
is
again,
insane to me.
we only go by the rules of where we live at. And so y'all talking this way because this is society that we live in. But if you lived in another society, your language would be different. My style's in the hood.
But the qualifications would also be different.
But it's about thinking that way instead of thinking about what's in front of you. Thinking that way will make
Your environment. It's an environmental thing.
Like, what would be the word for it?
Like duo marriage,
Polymarriage.
Like, how would the government
polymarry.
Like, yeah.
Going forward, it is not illegal to marry more than one woman.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm making shit up. That's funny as fuck.
You can be married to more than one woman going forward.
And
you know.
Oh, see, there
So if you could be married to more than one woman, you would do that? You would do that?
Well, I'm saying people would do it.
I don't think that works like that. I feel like there's always one that takes the cake over everybody else.
But it could be that way.
Somebody's gonna be a favorite.
Right. Somebody's
number one, bitch.
They got matching sweatsuits.
They got matching.
But who got one first?
Hold on, here you go. I'm gonna pass it around again.
And then she learned everybody else was like, it's the sweatsuit.
That's exactly right. When you get a group like that, bro, they're gonna find a reason to be upset.
Oh, this nigga got bread.
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit was...
Like,
yeah.
Who's
that?
Like, why I ain't get my
video.
sweatsuit?
He needed number 7.
Everybody's not sensitive,
Number
y'all.
8.
Everybody's not sensitive. And some people actually know how to...
We're not talking about
shit
these
like
niggas.
that,
No, we're not.
Hold me down. You want to bump out?
Man goes viral for impregnating 6 girls all at the same time.
We're not talking about niggas like that.
He wearing a turtleneck.
We're talking about everyday niggas.
And a
Oh, yeah,
suit.
now look, you got the truck driver.
That's one of the niggas that tried to come get Gina that one time on Martin. Goddamn.
Oh, my
That
God.
shit like a mix of Power and P-Valley all at the same time. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah. Here, whose phone is this?
It's ours.
Oh, this is yours.
The man in my life just died.
Oh.
Y'all, wow.
Whoa, wow.
Next on the docket, this one
So,
interesting.
wow.
He didn't waste your time, sis. He got to know you and didn't like you.
Oh, that's true. That'd be true.
And vice versa.
And vice versa. I mean, everything.
Yes.
I mean, bro, niggas talk themselves out of shit all the time. Like,
I think people need to stop speaking too in advance. People be like, oh my God, I like you for 2 weeks. Like, we can plan this and we can plan that and we can do this and we can do that. And it's like, no, we can't.
Y'all ever talk
you only know me for
something?
2 weeks. I definitely sabotage, I think, a lot.
But not on purpose. Like, you were really trying to go there, but like, you would just, like, something happened, you were just rubbing the wrong way, and it was just like.
I think I've self-sabotaged on really good people, and I've self-sabotaged on fuck people. You know what I mean? Because it'd be like, damn, like, he too cool. Why he so cool? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
But yeah, I didn't but when you just be looking at the message, man, go ahead. Like, yeah, like planning too quick, just saying like way too much. Like, you just be like, nah, don't even want to touch you, because then what happens when I touch you? I think people want to control the universe, and I think it's just like once this person is placed in your life, you just need to take it how it comes and let it go and let it flow. And I think people are like, oh my God, I like her, she mine. Oh my God, I like him, he mine. And then automatically it becomes this suffocating kind of thing, and it's just like, you live how you was living and you let him live how he was living, and you know what I mean? And then after that, it's like, if things mesh the way that they're supposed to, you feel me?
People stop too quick. They be like, I like you, and then that be like.
But the thing between the stop though, it also depends on what you're doing in response or whatever. Like, so like, there's some people where you shoot your shot or whatever, and then they just act like and it's like, bro, what the fuck? And then they be upset like, oh, you're not chasing me, you're not pursuing. Oh, bro, but you're not giving the energy.
I'm weak.
Well, I mean, it's likewise though. Like, but no, for real, you can shoot your shot at somebody and they just curve your shit or whatever, and it's like, okay, damn, I'm turned off. But it's like at the same time, for ladies shooting males, so we're gonna separate from my styles in the hood.
Thank you for the clarity. I love clarity.
They're not the same.
He be in the hood, under the hood. Watch out now. Huh? No. But yeah, no, like, so with that shit too, it's like, it's different. Like, you're not gonna sit here and overexhaust yourself either. Mm-hmm. So it's like, guys will shoot their some people will waste their time till they fucking face turn blue and keep going beyond that till they. But it's like at the same time you shouldn't. I don't feel like nah. That's not for me.
Yeah, okay. I done pulled up on her shorty and she was just thought we was just cool as hell. Like, I mean, like I said, like I was, I don't judge nobody, but damn, she was just talking about like some shit she had did the night before, and I'm just like. You know what I'm saying?
I heard this story.
I respect that. I respect that.
And bro, only thing playing in my head is Brand New by Drake. I'm just like, I'm supposed to listen to this, like, and
I respect that.
And still try to shoot.
Tell
me every fucking thing, girl.
That's too much.
Too close.
Tell me every.
If you heard this story, you would think so.
So if you chilling with a girl, you want her to talk to you about the head she just.
I don't care. Exactly. I don't care. I feel like you trust me enough. You comfortable with me enough to talk about him.
Listen, our time together is our time together. When it's not, nigga, it's not. Nigga, do what the fuck you do. That be the problem. People hold on to somebody.
Shout out to you.
Like, bro, that's not true.
But you don't feel like it's unnecessary to speak on it? You don't feel like it's
Exactly.
But in detail,
especially as a man with an ego. Oh, you here for a reason?
Exactly. I'd rather know.
That nigga definitely get the ring back if it was like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking
I'm not gonna judge you. I'm just not gonna put as much effort in now that I got that information. I'm just like, okay, so you on that type.
See, I feel like I would speak on that, but I wouldn't just like bring it up.
Like, I'm not
if you talking to me like, well, what you been like? You been chilling with other guys? Yeah, I just chill with whatever.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm not gonna just sit there and be like, about Thursday. You know what I mean?
So you smell like Orn, other nigga.
On. But if you want to just talk about it, I'll talk about it. That's different.
Hey, can I speak on the wasting time thing?
Nope. Yeah. I'm
See the gavel. So my thoughts on the wasting time thing is that
it's a knee slapper.
When it comes to women and men, a man meeting a woman, of course he want to stick his thing in her and move it around. We know that.
I'm weak.
We know that. So what happens is a man is shooting his shot and putting his effort and energy, but a woman is taking her time, moving however she feel like moving, whether it's stubborn or slow or whatever. And by the time the man she's giving it up to the man, she has not put in enough qualities or showed enough energy and effort to show that she is a good woman.
What you mean?
In a relationship.
What you mean?
Because but those are expectations,
so for example,
right? You talking about putting your thing in a bitch and moving it around, but then
meets a woman, whether it's in church or at the club or in the grocery store, no matter where he meets you, when he sees you and he asks for your number, it's because he's already thought to himself, I want to stick my thing in her and move it around. That's his first thought before he even tries to get your number.
He's talking about my styles, not men.
The views written and expressed by My Styles in the Hood, yeah. Do not express the views in the written statements of hashtag That's Law. The views and statements from My Styles in the Hood, yeah. Do not express the same views on That's Law.
I hate Styles. I hate you.
We have 3 men. Can we take a poll? Is this true?
What happens is, listen, can I finish, please?
You're just one, though. There's 2 more.
What happens is, the type of qualities the woman shows a man while he's trying to stick his thing and move around will adjust it from just wanting to hit to actually wanting to date, spend time, marry, have kids with her. But the energy she puts back into him adds to that. But if a woman just is funny acting the whole time and he's just constantly paying his money, spending all of that, he's going to be only stuck on trying to hit that. The quality she shows.
I was scared to pick my phone to see who agreed in the comments.
I always say.
Who agreed?
Hey, I ain't here for people to agree. I'm here to be understood. I always speak to be understood, never to be agreed with. Always remember that I speak to be understood, not to agree with.
I always say that being attracted to somebody and wanting to fuck them is 2 different things.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if I ask you
welcome,
hey, and it's not on
Chris
business,
Devine in the chat.
then I probably found you attractive. That don't mean I want to fuck you.
Right.
I can respect that.
Nigga, the people I do be fucking don't get fucked all the time.
Metaphor
I respect it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Again, I speak to be understood, not agree with. Always remember that. Always. I don't never want people like, I agree with you. I just want you to walk away and understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, because that type of vision on like the end game, that just tunnel your shit out. Now you looking like a dude from Biker Boys. You don't see shit, but you're just trying to goddamn see the end. You don't see how.
This is talking from a man that has been married 2 times. I just want to say that.
God
so I'm not speaking from no just niggas perspective. I have been there and done that enough to where I'm speaking from not necessarily how I think, but a perspective is what I'm necessarily speaking of, y'all.
Yeah, I just been popular my entire adult life. So
I hate you.
I feel like this April just said transference of energy is big. In turn, it's whatever you 2 mutually make it. I feel like any relationship can be however the fuck you want it to be, as long as both sides are fucking on the same page. And that's just is what it is.
Sometimes you gotta lie.
It can be anything you want it to be, as long as both of you are on the same page.
And lie.
If I gotta lie to you, then you're not somebody who I need to
don't elbow bump me.
Just try not to waste your life. Don't waste your life.
This nigga gonna duck if you bucking him an elbow like, hey, Ari. No, bitch, I don't agree.
Ari knows what I'm talking about.
I know what that means, but goddamn, that's not funny.
Yeah, I feel like you think about it all the time and take the natural out of it because you gonna like now everything you say to her is in regards to that end game instead of just seeing how shit play out. Now you done learned about it. Oh damn, you right with your left hand. Oh damn, your favorite color. Oh, that's cool.
I love olive too.
But it's just like you always think about fucking like you just like, oh so goddamn, oh you right with your left hand, damn. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's just like, but goddamn, but yeah, you just always think about fucking like you say, oh shit, damn, you right with your left hand. What hand you gonna jack my dick with? Like you know what I'm saying? It's just always gonna go back to that, and it's just. Then now it's no longer natural. Now it's just
that's
like,
how niggas really is though. Like what you just said,
like
nigga, that's a real thought. I be looking at niggas like, this why? You You work at Jiffy Lube with 6 kids, nigga. That's why you check $27 every 2 weeks because you get arrested for the way child support. Because that's how you think, nigga. That's why.
Now it's just enjoy the journey. You know, you think about the destination.
Not the lube of the Jiffy.
But yeah, on that note, it's been what? Oh shit, we done went over the 90 minutes, man.
Richard said, think about the enjoy the journey. Stop thinking about the destination.
There we go. That's law. It's been another episode. I done lost count of how many we
Get right with the preparation.
But then we back next week, prime time, 8 o'clock Wednesday.
Wednesday. That's law.
Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Follow me at Rich Nosa 2K. Y'all, it's always a
pause. I'm Alicia Marie. I am Alicia Marie official. Ow.
Y'all know who it is. I'm just
kidding. It's your girl.
It's your girl. Ari Quinn. They told me I can't say it's your girl without saying it's your girl. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's your girl Ari Quinn. Y'all can follow me on social media @_.
They told me I can't say it.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck what people say.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Stand on it.
Stop saying that shit.
Hey, and it's your boy, the most logical nigga, the most logical person you ever gonna speak with. At me. I'm trying to get my TikTok followers up, so follow me on TikTok. My Styles in the Hood. Yeah.
He said the hood. Quick, he ain't want us to do hood. I ain't never heard it like that before.
I'm gonna let the guests come in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, cause
put your head on the screen or something like
that.
You want Bobby?
Lovely.
Don't bust your ass, Bobby.
We've got Tia Lane in the house.
You're not on the camera screen. Come
on. Your beauty.
Oh wait, I lied. It's Lane.
Exactly. Consistency is my middle word name.
I'm Tia Lane.
Hey, Juice, come on, y'all gonna come in and introduce yourself.
He said, "Fuck that shit."
We need everybody to know all the stars in the building.
Hello.
This ain't no room full of regular people. This is a room full of stars.
Hello.
A little bit.
Gang.
Did you get on? Oh, here we go. Juice, Lord.
Oh no,
he said I crowd surfed 15 times the other night. I don't need to.
He said I don't need to tell you who I am.
Grass in the building.
Gang.
Superstar life.
Arriba.
Hey, I'm Arriba. So yeah, that's been another episode of That's Law. About to what you telling this shit. We out right now. That's Law. 4 phones in the table in the